as most of the hitscan mains.
I'm sorry, but these teams look absolutely insane. We do, in fact, have
this
also
is the
on
best
Demo Man.
offer.
Oh my god, this is absolutely insane. These rosters
This
look
is
incredible.
our top
I'm
rosters.
excited.
This is the game for first place in ETF2L right now in the playoffs.
Also is not playing Medic, he is in fact playing Demo Man in this game, so we'll see how this goes. But he does have some experience on the Demo Man class. It's not his first time playing it, but certainly not in Premiership division in the top echelons of Prem versus Captain and Tiger. But
nice
looks like we've got a mid-fight going in, looks like Tiger goes in, Morale goes down, Josh going down as well, also super good main, Juxta just gets murdered by Tomas. And Nasboy is out on the left-hand side, unable to really get into this fight. Nubby is currently playing scout instead of his usual soldier, so we'll see what Nasboy can do. Going in for a bomb, and just gets absolutely annihilated by Captain. Bomb comes in, doesn't find it, unfortunately. Bomb frees with some very nice positioning throughout the entire mid-fight.
Yeah, you'd think if someone just predicts where the medic will go in any of these situations, Auto, a very experienced player here, should be able to hit these on the medic, right? But doesn't quite work out in the end, and there you go. Ooh, Papi overextends, though. Uncharacteristic overextension on the pocket player for Witness Gaming. You get W in return, at least there's one flank player down here, but I don't think the Force Nature on Josh can actually push them back. In fact, doesn't get a chance to just big bombs onto Cliff. Great stuff there by Thomas on the Demo Man. He has played this class before, you can tell he's just been performing well since the last time we've seen him on Demo Man.
Yeah, looks like we've now got a forward hold going on. Ixie on the sniper though, on this forward hold, is just going to be holding super close to that doorway. See if he can aim to find anything here. Nasboy coming in on the spy though, walking in. Josh walks in, and it looks like Ixie's going to get fired away. But Josh misses both his shots with the Force of Nature, which is unfortunate. But Nas on this spy, coming in behind. See if we can get anything done here, Dom.
Is he gonna flick knife as well with his POV?
Oh, the Pyro's in!
Oh, huge bomb by the Pyro? Nubby's insane.
I have no idea. He reflect rocket jumped into the medic and just shotguns him in the face and kills him. That's absolutely insane.
You know what? Someone's gonna do it. Yeah, even here, someone's gonna do it, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, Nasboy's going ham! Why is this man not always on spy? This
yeah,
is
how is Nasboy just
why
got
did he start
two
the game
revolver
on
kills?
Soldier?
Also, can we just talk about
Spider-Man.
how Josh also just meat shot someone with a Force Nature and pistol whipped them down. This game is full of surprises, but
I mean, we are
pull out
talking
ahead.
about the best Europe has to offer, right? There's a reason these guys are here up top the tables, while everyone else gets to squirm for the rest of the week, desperately trying to get into playoffs.
Indeed, a headshot rings out from Morale, picks off Pappy on that cliff, and unfortunately Tomas and Bum going down. Another backstab from Nasboy here. Nasboy, the secret spy main, and also you get a takedown in the backline. Tiger manages to get in onto Morale, but that's the only kill that they find. Pappy, the lone respawner, so it's going to be a bit of a scuffed forward hold from Auto, getting those stickies down, but everyone else is going to have to hold by that point because no soldiers available.
Oh, they probably push past him as well, no one's here with that. I mean, you hope someone walks in Cliff randomly, but Witness Gaming too good for that, will not fall for it. Spy is still around them here, finally! They start playing around the spy as good as Nasboy here. They have to. Will just come out of Juxta though. Gets the splash forward here. Red Combo pushing in as much as they can. Find the Demo Man alone. That should be a quick kill on Thomas, but a couple people fly behind him there. Soldier Tiger Bomb behind. Gets some decent damage. Is it enough? Captain cleans up one. Ixie with the sniper as well. Papi cleans up Josh that did not even find him. Nice stuff by the Blue Scout, and that might just bring an end to things as well. One last ditch effort.
Oh,
wait a second.
wow.
Never mind. Nubby's flanks are as good as always.
Yeah, never ever count Nubby out. He's just way too good. Nasboy does get cleaned up by Pappy though. Some clean shots from him, and they're going to get on this capture and start capping up that point. They don't want to deny Bum here. Luckily, it won't matter too much. They can sit on this cap the whole time, get him through, and now we're going to have these red players respawning as well. So we should see quite an even fight on this point here. So we're going to see if these off classes do continue. Both teams decided they're going to run this sniper as well, heading in towards Cliff. It's TF2 easy.
What do you mean off-classing? Everyone's main classing except for Nasboy, who's now a soldier instead of spy.
I mean,
Anything
the
else? Oh, no, well, I mean, is Ixie really not
That's
on
still
sniper
called
mode as well?
off-classing.
I guess, technically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Morale.
Anyway, Nasboy's coming in for a bomb. He goes in, whips the air shot, gets taken down. Nasboy has not had the cleanest rockets or jumps this game, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he's a spy main, right? And it's been working out much better with him on spy, but sometimes you need these bombs to really get in quick. The spy took a while to really get going here, and right now, needing to make up time as well. Behind quite a bit on the clock right now. Juxta on Crispy just doesn't have it yet, but they have some damage on the board. That's Ixie being walked over as well. Worked out quite nicely, and Nasboy with the clutch switch to Pyro. Pyro worked for them before, even if for nothing exactly.
Tiger, oh my god.
Big rocket, holy moly.
Yeah, that was the most direct up onto the point there, but we have got Nasboy. He's decided, screw it, I can't play Soldier. Has decided Pyro will be his poison of choice, but they just use Nuba, and he gets deleted by two scouts in the front line. Juxta has to run away on Cliff though. Only has 92%, not fully, but does get the pack. Doesn't have scout speed like you mentioned, is stuffed into this corner, but looks like he is going to survive this onslaught from the blue side. Oh, well, there's a crit streak going out of Dumb as well. And everyone's dead. Bum Freeze goes down as well. Tomas dies. Pistol Whip comes out. Takes down Ixie. It's a 4K. Tiger with a beautiful midi, though, onto Nubby to clean him up so he doesn't get any more. Oh, my God! Josh gets put in the fucking bin!
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Tiger playing Soldier in this game is just not fair to everyone else, actually, I think. It is just not okay. This is not a well-picked target. Tigers will have to make clubs.
This is not okay.
Auto with 2 heat taunts and point.
again.
He's not even getting punished for it either.
Okay, can we talk about how Auto has more points than most of the team of TF2Easy at this point in the game? He's third top of the leaderboard, going from medic to playing a DM class in Prem. This guy's insane.
Ends in 30 seconds.
There we go, Navi cleans up as well. Well, so far, Navi is the one sitting the show right now. Had a good fire run. Destroying on Scout as well. Not done yet, takes one with Papi here. That man is not having a beam this time around, and that is gonna cost him 3k for Navi before Tiger finally gets into the equation. And Josh, we've seen him in the combo so much, but he's just having a time of his life in the flank right now, sitting behind, waiting for an opportunity to strike.
Yeah, looks like they are just going to take another even fight at this point though. Morale just constantly on the sniper, causing pressure. Nasboy staying on that fire, takes down Tiger, but not before Juxter is taken down as well. They lose their medic on the red side, and all of them are super weak right now. This damage is now permanent. Nasboy on this point trying to defend as much as he can. He does get a lot of time off at this point though, and they need to kind of stand on this now, otherwise they are going to lose with 0 seconds left on the clock. Auto comes in with the pipes. They need to clean up this last play of these last few players, and they're super weak. Bum's just trying to pump these heals out, but can't get an angle because morale's there. Does eventually get taken down by Tiger. Auto going down as well. Looks like Nubby is on the flank here. Looks like he's going to get run down by Pappy, and Pappy does in fact collect that frag, currently on a 4K, and this clock is going to start winding down. It's going to be super tight here.
Josh tries to push up as well. He almost got the flank with the Force Nature going as well. Could have shot him off the point, denied Kaplan that way, but the combo just died too quick. Here we go, Pyro and Force Nature, they just want these people off the point. They need the Kaplan here as well, but Juxter down early, that's no heals for anyone. They just need to out-sim them straight away, but how are you going to do that? They have to do what our bomb uses, and that might just bring the end already. They get the Tiger, Tomo's caught as well, but that is not having the Kaplan anymore. Witness, once again, will clutch it out once more. TF2Easy still has a little bit of work to do if they want to get some points here.
Alright, hear me out. I feel like Morale needs to pick up his Soldier. Get on Soldier,
Maybe.
Start bombing, throw your body around a bit, bomb across this midpoint, get some space for your team, that kind of thing. So Nasboy can burn everyone to death? I'm unsure.
And don't forget, right, TF2Easy should win this one. They do get first.
Oh, wow.
Now, the difference between first and second is pretty negligible this season. You both make winners finals, but you get to pick advantage in winners finals. But as we've seen at LAN, anyone here having a bit more say over the maps might just matter a little bit.
Indeed as well, but I mean, it depends on who you get put against. TF2Easy, they didn't have the easiest time against all the teams at LAN that happened, so I mean, they would probably benefit more from having that first place seed facing a weaker team. But as this mid-fight sort of dissolves here, Bum Freeze has managed to survive this time around. Morale dropping down though, trying to get that cheeky little headshot onto him, but Bum is hiding behind the rock, so he's nice and safe right now. Nasboy back on this Pyro again, feeling like he wants to burn everyone to death here, and this is some super unorthodox Team Fortress 2, but I'm enjoying every second of it.
Alright, Pyro up in the push here, denies the a little bit, but not for very long, and they just barely get past him. Auto down, Juxter down. Combo not really standing anymore. They need to find the counter kill quick, but how are they going to? Nasboy Morale caught as well. That's the only one out of spawn. Josh makes a run for it, but he's just so late with it now.
Oh, Tomas
No,
with the bottle.
Froze.
No,
oh, my
he
captain.
lives! 8
He's the
HP.
GOAT.
The captain is indeed the GOAT. He just runs in, saves his boy, runs out again. Job done. That's all you need from...
yeah, he's so good. Pro attack had to stop him with food poisoning after all, so
yeah.
he's showing us why.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, looks like Bum's been left on his own though. He has no players with him. He just has a sniper. Ixie running in with the SMG, but he cannot stop Nubby. He just runs in, gets the 2-shot on Bum, but it looks like we have got a rebuttal coming out. These blue scouts are running wild with it, and Juxter did get cleaned up in the meantime. Nasboy with a nice reflect. He does manage to get the rocket onto Tiger, and Nasboy going to get pressured into a corner and murdered by Pappy and Captain. Auto back in again though through Cliff, jumps through the stickies, and is just trying to find Tomas right now. He's managed to make his way down to the low ground. Going to wait for a pack himself. Nice pipe though onto Nubby. Nubby pressured back down to the low ground. Is going to need to retreat for HP. Pappy smells blood in the water though and cleans him up. And this fight in main is going to continue. Pappy's just being an absolute rodent in the spawn.
The pistol shots are coming in for Josh. It's not good enough. There we go. Barely gets the time as well. But it's just a bait. Tiger in on the other side gets the auto kill, but not quite all they needed here. Juxter gets away.
Yep. Bumfree's shaping up pretty well in this Premiership division game. He's doing a real good job of actually staying alive, I think. But points are all over the place right now. Nasboy is literally W plus M1 right now. Gets headshot by Ixie and is absolutely denied. And a 2-minute advantage to Witness Gaming on this capture done.
Ooh, the snipe though. Morale, there we go. Picks up the main class again. Back on Sniper, doing some good work as well. 1v1 with Captain almost just wins that one too, but will eventually fall here. Still good kills their way, and they almost have the crit skill ready as well. And then cleaned up by Nabi on the flank as well. Just picks up the pieces. Morale left for him to kill, and now it's just almost left, and there's no way out. Otto wins the Devil 1v1 just fine. Showing his experience in the matchup, and there we go. This is going to be TF2Easy with a lot of work to do, but a much better position to do it from.
Yeah, I mean, when you put this... Oh, never mind. Juxta gets headshot through main.
By Ixie.
Ixie finds it. I mean, you've got to be expecting that, man. I mean, Ixie's
Nabi's just walking over the flank. Nasboy with him as well. Dude, they're just rolling the flank right now on TF2Easy. Bum does barely not get into spawn as well. They're all dying for it, though, including Juxta all the way back earlier, of course.
That's a whole minute off the clock as well. They've got Ixie on the cap, though, because the rest of the team is decided to feed.
Who's going to do anything now, right? They're just giving up the point now.
Just put Juxta on Eddie. That's what they decided to do. Nope, back on Medic. Never mind. They're going to recapture this point. 50 seconds left remaining for them, so there's a lot of time for them to still take here, and TF2Easy got to make their way back to the point. They find Captain very early on, so that's a good start, but good pipes coming in from Tomas. Lots of damage dealt. Juxta chucked in the air as well. This long-range damage coming out from Witness Gaming is very clean and crisp, and also going down, and barely any commitment from the side of TF2Easy this time around.
The bum again,
they try and get Tomas. They do get bum freeze, like you mentioned, but it looks like they are going to manage to delight. Oh, Juxta goes down.
Tiger. Yeah, that's just beautiful stuff. Oh, and they get one more as well, Sniper to the equation too. This just makes everyone's life to point a little bit easier. Not like there's much left standing here, but Ixie Captain might just be all they need to Captain in 1v1 with Navi, wins that one just fine. 50.1 again. Josh, but there we go, Captain Ixie is all you would need here.
Ixie, please, please, man. Holy God, this guy's on fire.
There we go, Sniper 1v1 again, and Ixie just wins it one more time. He doesn't get the kill, but Captain's on the case immediately and walks over Navi too. My God, Cap is dominating the Scout 1v1 against Navi.
Oh my God, Tiger, please. He's just destroyed Auto again. Somebody stop these men. They're absolutely destroying the Sniper diff indeed, Josh.
It's just showing why they're the best team in Europe, right? This is just... it should be closer. But it really just is not a contest whenever Witness is just turning it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just showing that Witness Gaming. I mean, when you pick up Tiger, potentially one of the best players in Europe, a little bit washed, and you get Captain on your team as well, it doesn't matter, you just seem to win. Get more 7 players than the enemy team and you'll win some games.
TF2Easy swapping the strategies a little bit. That's what time is right for this measures. We're busting out the entry Josh and Nasboy Spy with Navi heavy here. Big change of strategies. We'll see how it pays off in the end. Playing from cliffside, not taking a lot of space right now, but Witness Gaming feels need to approach right now. Getting denied quite a bit. Papi down. The rest of them are kind of stuck a little bit. The right side is uncontested. Bum gets a saw, but this is where they strike. They don't let them rotate back out. Get the medic. Not a bad start.
Okay, I believe this is a crit creep with a Tommy slab. This is what they've been playing for. They're playing for the laser beams. The most dangerous combo in the game. Oh, okay, they just used on Tiger. Never mind. They decided that Tiger needed to die, and they just laser gun him down.
You have to feed him, right? Obviously, in the metagame, we see crit creep heavy every once in a while, right? At the top level, but at the end of the day, you have to worry about the medic survivability here as well.
You do indeed, but I like this kind of like fortress hold they kind of build. They got the sentry gun on the right, they got the heavy on the left. They have got Ixie up on the sniper. Does counter out the nubby, so they get the kill there. But Bum is getting stabbed by Nasboy in the back, but Bum does manage to survive. Tomas with a nice clean pipe to help him.
Play this
but
game,
the
though.
Body shot comes out from Morale, takes down Bum Freeze. And Ixie and Morale have a little bit of duel fight.
On the Spy. He's been waiting for an opportunity here as well. Comes up to the medic. The sniper of all people is the one watching his back. Will find that kill. Juxta pretty weak. That one is trying to get it. The splash of Auto is the one that breaks the Camel's back here at the end. That's going to do it. Beautiful teamwork by Witness Gaming. Sometimes when your spy play doesn't work, you just gotta double down on it a little bit more here, and this works out brilliantly for them. Still, a big lead for TF2Easy though this round.
Yeah, indeed. They've managed to get the minute lead this time around, so they're ahead. But I wonder if they're going to be able to hold on to it whatsoever. But Josh just trying to take an engineer versus scout fight, and that usually doesn't end too well. SMG comes out and just gets absolutely bodied on the floor. Not a lot you can do there, but the capture retained from the solid Witness Gaming. They do have an advantage here as well, but you know how that really goes. It doesn't really matter that much with these two teams playing the way they are. And suddenly Witness Gaming are down 3. Tiger goes in for a bomb, manages to pick someone else up, respawn, and comes in for the red team, and they now have a pretty significant advantage in terms of players, with Nasboy in the backline on the
big
spy with another revolver. Nice shot to Tomas as well, but looks like they're going to capture this point back on the side of TF2easy.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted to keep it a little bit traditional at the beginning, but I guess bring out the slightly unconventional, these days anyway, NG, Kritzkrieg, Spy, heavy strategies working out pretty well for TF2easy here, just going back in the strat book. They've done their homework here, what might counter Witness's playstyle, and this might be getting them somewhere.
Indeed, looks like now.
Class is doing so much work as well.
Bumfrey's down with 96% by the way, but looks like they do get the Kritzkrieg out. They pick off Captain Pappy's, forced to the low ground, a shotgun down by Josh with a crit, and not like you can do that if you are the blue side. They just have to kind of recycle this one and try and get some more time off of this clock when possible. But 2 minutes 14 remaining for Witness Gaming to take the win in this map, but 1 minute 17 remaining for TF2easy. And they managed to flood out this right-hand side as well. Auto's already been holding down that door too much as well. Gets forced all the way back. Nubby going down. Juxta gets picked off in the sidelines by Captain as well. And Auto going down as well. So everyone just feeding their lives away. Nice headshot onto Captain, but it's really not going to do too much. Nasboy's still on the spy.
Alright, Sniper on the red side here, all alone. The morale will just go down. Like you said, the Spy is what they really have to play around right now. No one's really batting an eye just yet, but Nasboy on Spy is just something they have to expect, right? It's been such a common sight now. They'll be ready for it. They see it just in time. Bum needs this Kritzkrieg up bad if they want to keep up as well. Both teams switching to Kritzkrieg at this point. You gotta just get this Uber first before they have as well. What's better to beat a Kritzkrieg building speed than another Kritzkrieg here makes a lot of sense, but gotta be sure of that right now as well. Hard to just stay alive sometimes on Medic on Kritzkrieg. Can't pop to save yourself. Gotta just win these scrambled fights right away. Here's the Kritzkrieg coming out. It's huge by Thomas. The loose cannon crits as well.
I respect it so much. You have no idea. The loose cannon's so good, man. I wish lots more demo would use it, but
yeah, you don't see it so much on this map. That's like a very strange pick to see in a game as high level as this, but it's working out for now.
Yeah, I mean, I can see its merits on this map as well, definitely. Like, I mean, the range definitely is something you can work with. But Nubby up on the pyro this time around. They're going to jump through this doorway on the right-hand side and just get all the way in, break this forward hold, and start making their way back across the point. Looks like Nubby this time around is going to be the one to stick on pyro. And Juxta gets headshot immediately, though. So they lose their 98% Uber on Juxta. And they just regroup now around Bumfreeze. Just defend your medic. Everyone's going to start feeding. Auto going in. Picked off by the level 1 sentry gun that's on Cliff from Pappy. And Captain's going to clean up a main as well. So Winners Game for the time being are going to hold on to this point.
Okay, flex spot Nasboy here back on Scout now of all things. Gets a quick little kill there early on, but they're just losing the fight overall, and maybe Witness Gaming just adapted to TF2easy strat changes here as well. That's just something you need at this top level, right? Being adapting to whatever's in front of you. TF2easy showing to have a lot of strats, but Witness just might have the better baseline on this map. Just now brought this back into their own lead. Juxta just completely out positioned, will go down, and the Scout's just too late to come in and help. Does survive, but to what end here as well? The Kritzkrieg just coming into spawn. And that's just a huge free K for the loose cannon.
Holy moly. They are just getting bodied right now. 15 seconds remaining. I think this is lights out for TF2easy. They've got to try and make it back towards this point. Juxta is out on the heavy. He's decided it's time. He needs to whip out that DM class. Everyone's going to start marching forward, see what they can do. But the gun is currently up as well for Pappy, and they need to get to this point, and it's not really going to happen here. Auto misses the point. It's going to be 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, you look at 3-0, right? And it looked very dominating. And I guess the first 2 rounds kind of were, but to some extent. But the first round, really a big comeback story with Witness Gaming. Very impressive stuff here as well. Interested to see if this might affect TF2easy's desire to want to let this map slide in playoffs again, right? I mean, this is now twice they played them in the last week on this map as well. And having such a rough loss now, I don't know if they want to see this map again in playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, this is... I don't think we can... How... Can you please analyze this for me? Like, go ahead, Dom. Use your analytical brain, your big old brain that you've got there. All your IQs. Smash them together.
Okay,
and
right.
come up to a logical conclusion about what the fuck we just watched.
At the core of this, right, it is just 2 teams wanting to have the better sniper. And... Ixie just kind of did it to them, you know? And sometimes product... I mean, product always goes in cycles, right? How much sniping you see in Europe, at least I don't know if it's America or somewhere else, but in Europe it's like always just like rotation. Like some years sniper is just everywhere on product at the top level, other years like recently you don't see it at all, and I guess maybe they're just bringing it back. And, I mean if you play Ixie on your roster, it's just maybe that's just all you need. Maybe
that's true. I think someone just needs to check Ixie's PC, to be honest.
Just you know what it is? It's the pizza he had at LAN.
Oh, it's got to be the pizza. It's the Italian power, like, you know,
again,
I pizza, bang. It's like Popeye.
I mentioned it on Sunday morning on the ETF2L game as well against League of Shadows. It's like, I think it was Papio Domo tweeting about that Ixie had pizza that he said was great. And, you know, if that's true, then that's just a permanent power-up, I think. And
what was on the pizza, do you know?
I don't know, I wasn't there. I should have had one as well, actually, at the venue. I forgot about it. Well, I guess on Saturday I was in the city and got myself the bratwurst because, you know, I'm in Hamburg, might as well.
Yeah, I think if you're in Germany and you don't get bratwurst, you're doing it wrong.
It was really good, I will say. So
yeah.
if you're ever somewhere near the Euro Passage, there's like a good bratwurst place nearby. Just do what I did and just type bratwurst in Google Maps. You'll find it like directly next to the Euro Passage.
You can do that?
Yes, that works.
That's insane.
Technology is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, pizza power-up is real, I guess. Maybe
Pizza
someone should have... See, I think this is the problem the Swedes had as well. Maybe Duplo should have just looked for like a pineapple pizza place for Alba. And they might have just won some of the close maps they had, actually.
Yeah. What's your power-up food, Dum? You want to get going? Get ready?
I guess it is bratwurst, you know. That was a nice one. And then I came back to the venue, and it was a nice afternoon from there. Also was in the city and saw, I think I tweeted that image out as well. There was like a stand about the top 10 games at that store or whatever. At like GameStop or something. Number 1, Farming Simulator. Number 2, Elden Ring.
What? In that order?
Yes, so that should tell you everything you need to know about Germany. Okay.
The Germans do like the quiet life.
Apparently. I don't know.
Apparently.
So yeah, that's all you need to know about LAN, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess that's it. That, and they went to a petrol station.
Well, that, and also when on my way back, I found like 2 bikes next to each other that were completely shat on by birds.
Oh my god!
Like they were just completely black and white.
That's disgusting. Do you reckon they ate rice? Because apparently that happens when birds eat rice.
I don't know how you find rice as a bird in the middle of Hamburg, but true. Maybe.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going live. We've got map number 2 coming your way. We've got Sunshine, and this time around we have got Josh currently up on the demo round on Sticky Jumper going to mid.
I mean, they need a change of pace, right? Clearly last map, whatever they tried didn't quite work as well, so they're going quick with the demo gun here. Josh with some good damage as well. Man's known for his good jumps. That's a really heads-up drop already. It's only a trade for Papi though. That's maybe not the most impactful pick of all to get here early on, as nice as it looks like. Never mind, Morale Soldier coming onto play as well. Trades for Captain. Blow for blow, but that might just not be enough. Oh no, they catch Juxta AFK in the flank here as well. That's the worst time for it to happen as well, but you gotta play around that, right? When you medics go to AFK in the middle of the mid fight here, that's just something you have to account for as like a Premiership team.
Yeah, indeed. Also, they got Auto on Scout this time around, and
I don't know if I agree with that. He was like, honestly, one of the highlights here, to be honest, outside of Navi on Scout, which they kept that one round as well, but I guess they believe in the switch with the Josh Devilman swap here instead.
Yeah, it seems to be what they want to go for, but they managed to clean everyone up here. Morale's actually using the Classic this time around, so, but he's back on his main class, and Nasboy up on the Spy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know,
like it worked for quite a while, to be fair, right? Like, for like a minute there, the Spy on Asboy worked really well, and he's clearly a very capable Spy, we all know this from history, but I don't know, maybe it's a little too late right now.
Maybe it is. Nasboy's walked out of spawn on the Spy though, and also, they have Uber on, actually I say it's Uber, it's Crits Crew currently, so Bumfree's taking a 1v1 with Nubby right now, who's also up on Spy, and they do manage to keep Bumfreeze alive, but no one wants to cap the second point apparently, they just don't care.
This is a strange strategy to see in a game like this, right? Double Spy usually you see on like a last push. Not on the last hold usually so much as well. If it works, it's huge, right? I mean, it's very unexpected, of course, but it looks like Witness Gaming will just about defend themselves. And Ixie's bringing out the laser gun as well. The pumps and rare side just since the nerf, but...
Is that the first time I've seen a righteous Bison kill in competitive?
Oh yeah, it's the Bison, right? Not the pumps, that's the energy one, yeah. It's been a while, right? When it was like pre-nerf, it was a lot more common when it like went through people and did like massive damage with that as well, just into choke points. It was like, I don't want to say common, but it's been around at that point. It's not really much anymore.
What I will say right now is that Thomas is rolling out as well, using the sticky jumpers. Found absolutely no one in the choke as the enemy team is rolling out super slow and dies on his own in the choke point. And
big high bomb morale as well. It doesn't get the medic. I mean, the Thomas bomb really is just a testament to the fact that these teams just constantly pick up each other's strat. This is why they don't want to see each other's scrims all so much, right? What if they just learn each other's like Devilman bombs like this on mid? You really got to worry about that. And right now, it's a close mid fight here. Bum gets a saw, has to, but doesn't want to use Tsunami. But any shot right now is terrifying coming his way.
Oh my god, Pappy absolutely destroyed
on the medic. Bum just
he dropped
walks
as well.
right into it.
Good lord.
Huge banana. You can tell this man played hard under before, right? He's learned from the best. Mezzo probably very proud of his teammate here. Well, former teammate, I guess, but so. Oh, again, the Devilman jumps coming out, but Thomas getting just shut down by Josh. He started off the map with the Devilman jumps. Thomas tried to play it reserved, but trying to one-up at his own game, it seems like at this point. And Josh still coming on top.
What's happening, Dom?
I mean, right now it's just a struggle for anyone to get mid control, right? This happens sometimes. You see these long mid fights every once in a while, but eventually someone's just gonna run out of steam here as well. They're picking Ixie up on the pyro. They want to deny some people getting in here. They're getting some good damage. Tiger on Sniper now as well. Is that good enough to lock them out of the midpoint? Nasboy flank could be a bit of a problem, I suppose, but for now, they've gotten the mid win for the time being. Josh with one last-ditch effort bomb can't make it happen. And that might just suddenly be a game changer here. Juxta with one more kill, swiftly taken care of as well. 3 down on Witness now. Last-ditch effort for TF2easy to get this point back. Didn't work out, but they forgot about Nasboy in the meantime. He's not on Spy anymore, but he might as well still be invisible to them.
Yeah, indeed. Looks like they're going back to mid though. This back cap is currently on. Nasboy's deciding he's playing scout this time around. He's just going to run away from the midpoint. And as I forced them all the way back here, another backstab comes in. Tiger gets spy crabbed by Nubby. That's the disrespect is massive.
Oh, that's just mental damage at this point as well.
It is, yeah.
That's a very valid win condition, I suppose. Let's see how it goes on the mid fight here. Once again, Josh just dominating the demo with the demo as well. I don't think the switch of auto from demo main worked out at all for them. Josh is just having a field day with Thomas so far. A big pipe on the medic as well. He did one more, but it's put himself in a position where shooting down. Morale picks it up, back on Sniper as well. On the classic, rare gun to see. But it's working out right now. Piney jealous someone else has picked up this gun, but you know, you do what you have.
What? Tiger on the Huntsman. Picking up new tech. They've unlocked a new point of the skill tree, and Tiger's got a bow now.
It's time to play Scarum. Maybe that will work against these guys, but
yeah,
TF2easy is doing a pretty decent job so far this map, for the start of it at least.
Yep. They've unlocked the archery tree, so they've started using that one. But Tiger, slinging arrows at the point. Josh is just going to dodge that one.
And I mean, if you unlock a new skill tree, you really got to make sure you min-max your stat points here in the end. Otherwise, you might just ruin your game plan a little bit in the end. Josh, look at that. This man just knows where he's going for with his skill points this game, and this Devil Man just worked brilliantly for him so far.
Yeah, Nubby has maxed the sneak stat as well, so he's 99 sneak. Does manage to does get spotted. There's some really good awareness coming out from Bum. Definitely rolled a high perception check right there. They're going to move back in towards mid though, and start chilling out. Looks like they just want to hold mid.
Alright, well, quick on Bumfree still trying to get this thing up. Ooh, controversial switch as well. It's been a while since I've seen a team play without a medic, but TF2easy trying to just out-damage them as well. They've been running into mid for so long, and the medic didn't stay alive, so I guess swapping the medic off for more damage might just be a reasonable idea, but I don't know if it's going to work out long-term. Trade by Josh, but it feeds the saw for Bum as well. The crit squeak is ready now, and there's nothing left standing in the way of getting this into last anymore.
Who gets this crits? That's what we need to say. I believe it's going to be Pappy. He's running at last.
Maybe. I mean, Thomas doesn't have stickies, but they still deal 300 damage on 5. There we go, Pappy. I guess the combo player would be the one getting it here. Their classic pocket on the beam gets too early. That might just be enough already here, but a slow second cap to delaying them on the back lines.
No. Josh got denied in the shadow. Looks like we've got the spy on the point. They know he's a spy though. Ixie's currently on the friendly heavy. As Nubby going for a cheeky stab there. Very not nice to do against the friendly heavy.
Right, Pappy cleaning up so well right now though. Just the last ditch effort spy comes through as well. Doing some cute damage, but Pappy just dominates this fight as well. The spy might get the thing square, but so does the pocket scout of Witness Gaming, and Pappy cleans up this round. 2-0 lead. This was a really extended long mid fight. You don't see that all too often, but TF2easy tries to might, they just didn't bust through Witness's mid control. Alright, well, we'll see. For now, Witness Gaming is doing just a slightly better job here. Josh still believes in the fast bombs as well. It's been doing a good job for him so far here as well, but just barely misses the medic here a little bit. Can't quite find anyone early, and it doesn't really set up the spy for a good play either just now.
Currently got Nasboy up on the medic, which is an interesting pickup. Oh, he has needles, yeah.
I mean, it's been a fast game, right? You need to promote the Empower, I guess. They wanted to switch off Medic completely, that didn't work out as well, so you just meet in the middle, right? Needle Medic seems like a reasonable choice.
If you're going to get left on your own a lot as well in these games, which is exactly what's happening right now, you can see you kind of want a Needle Gun rather than a Crusader's Crossbow if you want to survive or take fights on your own. So I think it's actually a pretty reasonable pickup.
There we go, quick round for them as well. It looks like...
That's what you get with Rocket Jumper and Sticky Jumper with Pain Trains. You just cap points very quickly there, done.
We've seen this a couple of times throughout the season, right? Woodless Gaming just has these close games for a couple of first minutes each, but then, like, 10 minutes in, they just unlock completely free all game already here. It looks like it's just starting to be game over right now.
Yeah, Witness Gaming making TF2 look like a solved game rather than a shooter game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely here. Let's see if they can find finishing touches. Thomas against Josh. Josh has been getting away with these so far as well, but this time around he's taking a little bit of the worst end here. I mean, neither of them in a good position afterwards, but at least Thomas is staying alive. Stabs coming out of Navi as well. A snipe by Nasboy. Switch on Sniper for the man, but maybe that's what they need here as well.
Maybe. And looks like Ixie on the point though with the shotgun out and just gets beheaded by Josh. Tiger gets backstabbed, and that's a wipe for Witness Gaming. This is the comeback that we've been waiting to see.
I mean, we've seen it at end, right? They don't give up at all. They've been 2 down at one point, with like really close golden caps included, but they kept up playing the game until the bitter end, and it's hard to imagine they would do anything else now, right? After all, first place seed still on the line here as well. The winner of this just gets the map pick advantage as well, and given how product went at times, maybe you really need this map pick advantage.
Looks like nobody's decided he's going for the Death Ringer, but they know he's around in the zone. And Time's around this catch point right now. It's just going to be a soldier and a scout. And Morale finally picking up the soldier class as well. The much needed switch of tech to start getting some rounds on the board by the looks of things. Swapping over to his secondary main. And Josh bombing in towards the point here. Looks like he's going on to Tiger, who's been a pest with that SMG.
There we go.
And they managed to clean him up with the Andy shot.
Some pipes onto the point as well. Bum just barely dodges them, but needs to get away from the Demoman Spike from here on the point. Looks like that might just work out. Navi Deathring us away. Still given a second chance to get on the medic here, but for now, TF2easy has been fended off at least. Let's see, there we go. Navi coming forward now as well. Scout on the other side, distracts a little bit here. Bum needs to watch away from the Scout, but also watch out for the second player playing into him as well. Awkward position for the medic Scout combo for the blue team on point, and they will get forced by this in the end.
Yeah, very nice stuff. Looks like we have actually got Ixie on the black box conch. They're going to heal himself this game.
I don't think I've seen that this season before as well. They're doing all they can to win this game. Yeah, I mean, we talked about before, right? These teams just really digging deep sometimes, trying to outstrat each other and really don't want each other to see each other's secret strat. But if they still have a comfortable lead, but TF2easy has been fighting back valiantly this round, feeling a bit pressured here right now to just really go all out.
I mean, there is a lot of pocket strats being used right now. I feel like we're seeing a lot of what's hidden in the Pappy playbook right now, especially for Bumfries. With the medic back cap, he just taunts to the point, 4-0.
And that is like the grabber special being brought out all these seasons later again. It's working out brilliantly for them.
You never thought you'd see it. Bringing back grabber strats.
You see it every once in a while in Nordiv still as well, when the medics are just going for them, but like in Prem rarely these days as well, so almost strange to see at this point. But it's match point. Witness Gaming, there was a close call in the middle of this round, but they brought it all the way back as well. Thomas once again going high, but not nearly as much deep as the last few mid fights as well. Looks like he's adapting to the fast bombs we've seen out of both Devilmans on mid a little bit here. Maybe that's going to bring him some success here in the end. He's surviving for now, can maybe provide a bit more damage as well. Finds the pipe onto the spine, hits him invisibly as well. Insane stuff out of Thomas.
Oh, Tiger just kills himself, and Pappy and Juxta take the 1v1, and looks like Pappy's going to start winning that one, but he also joins in the fight as well, and now it's an uneven fight. But Thomas bombing in, super deep, nice pipe onto Josh, slings him up into the skybox, but unable to clean him up there. Ixie once again just cleaning himself in Cafe there, and he's going to be heading all the way around, trying to get in behind onto Nasboy. He smells blood in the water, and he clean him up. The stickies come out now, and Bumfries is going to use off the overcharge just in time, and Morale separated from his medic, and he's going to just pray and beg for his life, but Pappy says absolutely the fuck not, get in the grave.
Alrighty, well, there we go. Also, something I didn't point out yet as well is they got Juxta into Mark, right? If you remember correctly, in week 2, TF2easy did lose a map to Forfans, Juxta's team, that is. And I guess, right, if you need a desperate last player here, right, you gotta like get just the guys that are shown to be able to beat you, because after all, this is the only other team they expect to be able to do it as well. And Juxta has been playing a valiant game as well, but it's just not been enough this match.
It looks like the conch does go down very early. Nubby there on 1 HP, and the pain train's coming out like I mentioned before, and using these to their full advantage here, whacking enemy players to death now with them. And Medic force off the point. It's going to be a GG. 5-0. Witness Gaming looking very commanding here, Dom. I feel like a lot of this is going to be shown in the grand final.
You can even see in chat, Morale is just not happy it ended so fast as well. He really just wanted another shot at actually beating them as well. They come so close in the past, but this time around, Witness Gaming just makes a pretty quick affair of it on Sunshine. And just a brilliant performance.
Yeah, frustrations all around for TF2Easy. They're going to be feeling that one.
Well, it's not the end of the world, right? After all, we've seen how good they can be here in a couple of moments this game, right? They put them on the back foot on this map, and they've gotten a really good round on product in as well. And it is good enough to get the second place finish this season. Witness Gaming, though, undefeated. I mean, with gameplay like this, right? It's not surprising to know they just didn't drop a singular map as well. I was worried here, right? You got to get like a sub in, as good as Captain and Tiger might be, right? Getting like a sub in last minute for the game is important. It can be dangerous, but it just about still worked out all in the end. The machine is just too well oiled at this point, and it's all going according to plan. Flawless season for Witness Gaming here, as much as they had close calls both at LAN, I suppose. Actually, only at LAN, really, right? That was the times they dropped maps here, and almost dropped a map, mind you, to League of Shadows as well.
Indeed. So any final points you want to bring up before I start wrapping a bow on this game?
Well, I mean, we said about all we can for this game here. What we can say for tomorrow as well is, though, that there is just a lot more games to come. And well, these two teams could revel in the fact that despite whatever happens here, they are definitely in playoffs. Some of the other guys tomorrow are not that lucky. We have CSG against VNC, not to be confused with each other. They are on 4th and 5th right now. Only one of them can make playoffs. There's a chance for them to get 3rd, even theoretically, if League of Shadows, who are also playing tomorrow against the not Juxta Frenchies, against 2048. If League of Shadows loses that, they might just get 3rd, actually. And CSG wins. I guess that's exactly the consolation that needs to happen there. In any other circumstance, League of Shadows is well set up, at least, for 3rd place right now. Can't count out the Frenchies, though. They came out big in the French mirror match right after the LAN Grand Finals, so maybe there's still some fire left in them.
Maybe there is indeed. Any shout outs you want to throw out there, Dom, before we wrap it up?
Well, I mean, shout outs to the players for providing such beautiful TF2 all the time for us, even after LAN, right? And I hope we see just this sort of gameplay again in the winners finals, where the most likely we'll see these two teams head off against each other once again.
Yep, that's big. And also, shout out to Grumpy Coy. He's now a married man. Congratulations to that boy, yeah. While LAN was going on, he was off time or not.
He messaged me like minutes before I went to LAN. He just mentioned that he's in a hotel with Germans, but he forgot to bring up why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big shout out.
What a man.
Yeah, what a man indeed. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in this evening to this game. And we'll catch you tomorrow with some more TF2 action.